Namaste viewers, welcome to Devanagari channel. We've been going through the meanings of philosophical terms and then words that are used in Sanatana Dharma in describing Hinduism and things like that. Today we will go through the word Devanagari. Devanagari, very many people know what it is, what the Devanagari is. It is a script, Sanskrit script. We'll try to go through a little more detail about this Devanagari. But before that, I request you to please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Please go through the video in full, and then please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you. Now, let us go through the history, uniqueness, structure, and the logic behind this Devanagari script. It's a very unique language. It's the most scientific language also. Let's go through how it is. The meaning of the word Devanagari is, Deva means divine, godly. It is from gods. Nāgarī means city, abode, writing. Nāgarī, which is Nagarika, it comes from that place. So Devanagari means the script from the city of the gods or divine script. Devara Lipi, we call it. The script is not a language by itself, but it's a script used to write Sanskrit and many of the North Indian languages like Hindi, Marathi, Nepali, and others. Now, the history is, they say that it originated around 7th century Common Era as an evolution of the Brāhmī script. Earlier to this, it was called as Brāhmī script, which is one of the earliest writing systems in the world, you can say, in India, not only in India, in the world. So, this Brāhmī script, the next phase of the Brāhmī script was called as Devanagari, we can call it as. It is found in ancient temple inscriptions. It is found in manuscripts, written on the palm leaves, Nāgarī, and then Vedic texts also. It is been found to have been written. It became the standard script for this language, Sanskrit, by the very early period only, but they say it is from 11th century it became the standard script. Today it is still used for both classical texts and modern Indian languages also it is used. Now what makes Devanagari, the Sanskrit, unique in the world? So now phonetic perfection, that is its beauty. One letter, one sound. If you have one letter, it will sound in whichever place, whichever context, wherever you, whoever pronounces it, it will be one sound. Unlike English, where C sounds like K, cat, and S in circuit, something like this, In Sanskrit and Devanagari, every letter has one consistent sound only, that's all. For example, Ka always is Ka, Ga is always Ga, like this. There is no difference in pronunciation. There can't be any difference at all. That is the perfection, phonetic perfection it is called as. This is called phonetic exactness also, a dream for linguists and learners. Learners, you don't have to worry about the syllable there and then pronounce it differently in different circumstances, different words, those things are not there. The second thing is syllable based and not letter based. The script revolves around syllables, akshara. Akshara means basic structure of that thing, and not just individual letters. It revolves around these syllables. Words are built from root sounds. Dhatus, they call it. Dhatu is root sounds, which carry meaning and which carry some structure also. For example, Gama. Gama means the root meaning is to go. From this you get gamanam, going, gamyate, gone. Like this, you get lot of words. You can build over that. Each word is built like mathematics with some predictable rules, not unpredictable and not keep sometimes keep syllable silent and keep something extra, something. All those kinds of things are not there. Just like in English, if you spelling for no is K-N-O-W, but K is never spelled. So like that, these kinds of ambiguities, these kinds of surprises are not there. Now the alphabet, the structured alphabet, it has based on signs of sound. The letters are arranged in such a way that the place of pronunciation in the mouth, there are several places where you can pronounce certain things. Katya, Talavya, from the throat, from the palate, Kacha, Tata, Pa, like this, it sutras, there are sutras, Cha, 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 Ja, Ja, Na, Kaka, Gaga, Nga, Tata, Dada, Na. They're all specific, they are very, it's called a structured alphabet system. The types of sounds are also soft, hard, nasal, all those things. Ka, kha, ga, ga, nga, nga, cha, cha, ja, ja. Like this, these are all very meticulously and very systematically, very assiduously, meticulously, and it has been structured. So now, see, what I mentioned was, here is a simple arrangement, sample, katya, kaka, gaganga, ta, tata, dadana, cha, cha, jajana, like this, it goes on. This design is unique and it is found only in Sanskrit. It is not found in any other languages. Of course, the Indian languages, they have borrowed this randomly. This is the structure of this Sanskrit. And now grammar that's logical and precise also. The grammar of Sanskrit, which was laid down by Panini, it is over 2500 years ago. In his Ashtadhyayi, he has written a compendium called Ashtadhyayi, and there are about 3959 sutras, grammar rules. 3959 sutras, grammar rules. They are completely mathematical, algorithmic, and all very well structured. Like, even modern computers also, the computer scientists admire how structured and how well structured it was. So now, to take an example, Ramaha Gacchati. Ramaha means Rama goes. Each part, subject, verb, gender, number, everything is clearly marked and predictable. It's not that you can't predict them. Whereas in English it is not there. You get totally a different meaning. For example, Ramaha, Ravanam, or Rama killed Ravana. You take this word, Rama killed Ravana. If you interchange the words, it becomes totally opposite meaning. Such a thing is not there in Sanskrit. This kind of a language is the most, they say it is best suited for computer programming also, because of its mathematical and algorithmic nature. Now, one more thing is that you can form infinite number of new words with the roots. Absolutely, all words come from around 2000 to 2000, around 2000 basic roots, which are called as dhatus. You, like DNA, they combine with prefixes, upasargas, suffixes, pratyayas, like this, to form new words. You get a entirely new word. This is the beauty of Sanskrit. For example, drish means to see, darshanam, vision, darshakaha, viewer, like this it goes on. No other language has this depth of word engineering. So even the sentence structure also, flexible but very clear, very, very clear, flexible. Unlike English, subject, verb, object. Sanskrit can be any way, SOV or OSV, VSO, etc. Like this, That means subject, object, verb. Rama eats fruit. Ramaha phalam khadati. In Sanskrit, phalam khadati Ramaha. Khadati Ramaha phalam. Khadati phalam Ramaha. You put it in any way, the meaning doesn't change. Whereas in the English language, particularly in English, Rama eats fruit. If you interject fruit eats Rama fruit, you don't get a meaning at all. So this is the beauty of this language. The order can be subject, verb, object, or verb, object, subject, verb. Like this, in any combination you put it, the meaning doesn't change. Because the word endings tell the role of each word. The words, with this priya, vibhakti, pratyaya, all those things, they tell the role of each word. Meaning is preserved by form, not position. Meaning is preserved by the word forms, each word format, It is preserved, not by positioning the words. This gives poetic freedom also. This is the beauty of Sanskrit. And of course, divinity and spiritual connection. Sanskrit is called Devabhasha, the language of the gods. Every sound, nada, is said to be a vibration of the cosmic truth. Every sound, it's called as nadopasana. Om, the primordial sound, origin of creation. The very letters of Devanagari are said to carry spiritual energy, Shakti. They carry this spiritual energy. That is why mantras like Om, Omkaram, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Tatsat, so many mantras are there. It's not one or two, thousands and thousands of mantras are there, which give you some kind of vibration, some kind of spiritual energy, because of the word power and because of this pronunciation of those words. Now, I can give you a table where how is it different from other world languages. The phonetic clarity is there in Sanskrit, perfect one-to-one sound, letter match, inconsistent in other languages, grammar, rule-based logical, often exceptions and idioms, word formation based on roots and logic, other random evolution, script design based on sound science, alphabetical or historical in other languages, spiritual integration, built-in, mantra, vibration, everything is built-in, not part of a spiritual design at all. Other languages are not at all a part of spiritual design. The flexibility, high word forms change, fixed order needed in subject, verb, object like this, It is needed in other languages. So, to summarize, why study Devanagari and Sanskrit means precise language for science, philosophy, yoga and mantra. It's the root of Indian languages like Kannada, Hindi, Marathi, everything, Telugu, everything is based on this. Ideal for artificial intelligence and linguistic research. This is the new research they have found. This language is very ideal for AI models. So gateway to India's sacred texts like Vedas, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, all those things. This is this thing. So viewers, ಈ ದೇವನಾಗರಿ ಲಿಪಿ ನಿಜವಾದ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞಾನದ ದಾರಿ, ಅದು ದೇವವಾಣಿಯಾಗಿ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಾದದಿಂದ ಶಬ್ದ, ಶಬ್ದದಿಂದ ರೂಪ, ರೂಪದಿಂದ ಜ್ಞಾನ, ಇದನ್ನು ವಿವರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾದ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ, ನಾದದಿಂದ ಶಬ್ದ, ಶಬ್ದದಿಂದ ರೂಪ, ರೂಪದಿಂದ ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಬಹಳ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ, ಬಹಳ ಮನದಟ್ಟಾಗುವಂತೆ ವಿವರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ವ್ಯೂಯರ್ಸ್, ಈ ವಿವರಣೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಇಂದಿನ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಂದಿನಂತೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮೂದಿಸಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಓದುಗರ ಒಂದು ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ವಿವರಣಾ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಓದುಗರ ಒಂದು ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕಾಗಿ. ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಇಷ್ಟು ವಿವರಣೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ದಿಸ್. ಲೈಕ್, ಶೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.